Hey guys, welcome to another Guess the Move game. This time I'm covering a game from a tournament. We are following this guy. This is a tournament organized by the Board Game Addicts group on Board Game Arena. This tournament has been finished. This is one of the game. I thought it would be nice to check up. We are following the Olimpia player. This is a 4-player game. I wasn't able to crack the rules of the tournament. So, I know that they are playing like the final with these 4 players, and I know that it's not one game; it's like a couple of games, and then there is the winner. I think they're like tallying up points, like total points, or like places, and I'm not sure on that, but I'm sure it's one of the two. It's either like first place like gets 10 points, for example, and the last gets 0, or it's like tallying up the points in the specific game. Okay, so let's start guessing the moves, following this guy, and I've checked this guy and he's like an excellent player for sure. He's very good at other games on Board Game Arena. I think he's like rated first or second in Through the Ages and in innovation and stuff like this. Very active player, very good. I'm sure this will be a great game. I expect him to pick B here. Yeah, first correct. Here I expect this guy, like, let's look at the board. Because this is a tournament game, so maybe not all these players have like amazing rating. This guy is 266, but maybe he's just played less or something and he just didn't climb or something. But I'm sure this is like highly competitive because it's a tournament. It's not just for rating. Nobody here is playing for like to chill. They're all playing to win and to win the whole tournament. So this should be very fun and very competitive. Okay, so here excavation is great. Double resource. This is bad because the stage is here. These are not possible. This is possible. Maybe even very possible. But my pick is this. But let's think about the whole situation for a second. We got a first hand. This will come back to us. What we can expect. Okay, so the greens are here. The 3 greens. That means this actually means that it's possible for someone to get for free for the full set. Like for example, this guy. If he went for the greens, he could have done this. Maybe we will need to bury a card from this hand, but because of their 2 scriptoriums, this doesn't mean much. So yeah, first pick here, and let's see how it goes from there. Okay, this guy, this is weird. This is very weird. This is expected. This is weird as well. I love this. I love when something like this, because I know that these guys are all excellent players, because they made it to the final. So, yeah, this suggests green, I guess? Like, he passed us this hand. Let's see what else could he have picked from this. Not this, not this. Maybe this was just like a weak hand. But I would have picked this from that hand to have access to the barracks. But I don't mind this. This is okay. This is very interesting. Okay, here I think this is the pick. We want to establish ourselves on reds. This I don't really like. Oh, sorry. This I hate because we have this. This is okay. This is okay. But I think this is the pick. I wouldn't mind any of these 3. Of course, we cannot pick these, and this is bad, so out of this 3. Pawn shop, not that great. Maybe it will come back to us, even, I think. Okay, let's see what he picks. Okay, so far 2 for 2. Okay, so this wasn't for green. This was just like resources, and there wasn't many great cards from that hand. And this guy actually passed this to get this, which would probably come back to him. Very interesting. Okay, so Here, I imagine we are picking a lumberyard for the second wood. This will let us build this stage. This also set us up as a like main resource of wood, which might lend us some money in the later stages. What else is there? There is maybe some incentive to pick this, but to like get barracks, but not really. This is bad. This we can't build. This guy is heavily investing into us, which is great. And he doesn't have much. Like, I'm really surprised by this wave of yellow. Here we have like, I imagine a standard build. Like, we will just have something like this and a splash for color of green. Here we have like, he just building a huge base of resources. He needs this for his wonder, so yeah. So I imagine we will be able to win some fights, to be honest, because this guy, like, he doesn't have anything yet, and this guy is just investing in resources. Maybe not, like, I imagine at least one we will be able to win with just one fight. Okay, correct again. This is also surprising. This is this is tricky. I imagine picking everything from this hand except for this. I would pick this. I think this is the best because we set up on red. We have huge advantage, and we can maybe cheaply, like with 4 cards, win 18 points, which would be amazing. And this is a 4-player game. Reds are great. Yeah. But he cannot pick this. Maybe he picks this. No, I'm just gonna stick. Let's go for this. No! First mistake. I don't know if it was him or me. But yeah, I would pick this. But I can see this totally. I wouldn't necessarily, because there is Giza who will have 3 stone, so this won't be like very easy in the second era to pick, but okay, they're fighting for greens, which is nice. This came back to us. He cannot access this, so this is no problem. I imagine he's picking this because there is press and this already. So I think this is the pick. You can argue for like maybe bearing this here. I don't know. The most surprising to me is this guy. This guy has like, this is 4th pick and he still has nothing. Trading here, it's okay, but not amazing. Like some gold, some points, but I don't know. And he picks this actually, which means that I was correct, I think. And here, oh, he actually built this. Which one did he build it with? Can I see this? I'm afraid to click that because I don't know if it crashed or something. You can see there's some bug here. Okay, second mistake. Here I imagine he just picks this. This is hard. I would just pick this. Let's see if I'm right. Yes, correct. Okay, but 2 mistakes in the first era. Oh, and look how it turned out to be. He missed 2 points and 3 points versus these guys. So I actually think this was 100% correct to pick. Okay. This building of the Wanderer, I don't mind. This was okay. Here, Like, for me, this is the pick. This is not, this is not. Maybe you can go for this. This and this are like the only options. When this hand comes back, there will be some resources to pick from. Maybe Giza will build this. Maybe this will get value. I don't know. Okay, this is the pick. Yeah. We did not get Caravanserai, which is sad. Okay, here. This hand combust. This is the pick. Yeah, this is worth just 6, maybe 7, because we passed the good card to him. But not enough, probably. Yeah, I think this is the pick. And if we didn't have this, we would have picked another fight, which we would be at 6, which would be fine. I think this would be like secure us 9 points, and I wouldn't mind that. Here, we're kind of in trouble on grays. Like, we are not picking this for 2. Nah. But then we are just like asking ourselves for troubles with this red. I hate this pick. I hate that we let him build this. Okay, here, this is tricky. He has access to Bubble. I think actually maybe this is the... This is so weird, because all, like, you want 3 stones, but you want 3 stones for this and this. And both of these cards are already gone. So, I actually think this is the pick. We can buy wood, stone for cheap from this guy, however we want. How many? How much we want? Okay, if this guy didn't have this was 100% the pick, because then this guy will buy this from us. But here, maybe we even... No, we don't. We can't bury. I think Glassworks is the pick. No, he actually builds this. Okay, I can see that. But this is like... I talked in one of my videos that because you made a mistake earlier, and I think this was a huge mistake, maybe not huge, but a mistake, then like I wanted to like get in the head and not like try to correct that mistake, just like go with it. And he's actually making a correct choice probably here by correcting his mistakes and paying the money and like establishing himself on red enough so he can win this. Here, this is 100% the pick, because we don't have Loom and we need this for a wonder. This is our first hand coming back to us. This is just 4, so this is poor. 1, 2, 3, 4. We have like 5 cards for resources, which is not that many. I actually think we are building a wonder here with the bazaar. No, he actually builds the bazaar for 4. Okay, this is 4th mistake. I'm doing terribly. And I think he builds the wonder now, and doesn't matter which card because there is no Halicarnassus. Okay, so 4 strikes. And this is just like throwing a card almost. This is just 1 gold more. And like, okay, if he passed the walls, he will probably build the walls. This is like, we have 22 points and we are winning on fights, which is nice because we got like 13 from here. But other than that, we are just in terrible shape. Mm, this is bad. This is bad. This is good, but we want this or this guy to build this so we can copy this. So actually from here, this is the pick. Because we will need the gold. Yeah, I think this is the pick. No, he actually built this and hopes that somebody else will snatch this for him. This is okay. Oh no, he changes to this. Well, yeah. This appears to be a little better than this, but it's actually not. Unless you know exactly which guy to pay and you can like pay that the guy that's like behind, this is worse. This is another mistake. And also like picking some if you pick this, then like the yellow thingy that's getting points for yellows actually gets you 4. With this you are just making a blue guild better, which doesn't matter, but yeah, like this is like 5 points minus 1. This is just 5 points, but you are actually paying 2 more. So you are actually like paying some guy to do this. So I like this more a little. Oh, he's just going back and forth. No, he's actually finally building this. Let's see if he gets this. Here, this is the pick. This is just 6 points. You got a guild for green. For us, it means it's 1 point, so not much. All the picks are terrible. Like, this all comes down to this, I think. It would be funny if he wins this game. And looking how much he has an advantage, this is definitely possible because they are making some really weird picks. Like, why would you ever do this? Why? Kicek, come on. There were no greens on that hand or what? There were no blues on their hand? If you are going into green and you're like behind on all of this, you don't want to build red early. Never. You're just like strengthening the other guys. He's actually building red, which is okay. This is so weird. This game is really weird. This is the pick, I think. This is, or this hand is not coming to us. This is the pick, 100%. So I made 5 mistakes. Yeah, they're all building red. Imagine how good this would be if you handled this in H1. Oh my gosh. This is all coming back to this, really. There's like, all the picks are terrible. Okay, we are building this, and then this guy will build this, and we have this to copy this from. So yeah, this 100%. And look, now he got 8 points from this card. When we could have snatched this and copy something else. Well, okay, this is the pick. We cannot pass this. We cannot build. Yeah, this is the pick. And also, yeah, if we had battle, we could have built this. This is so funny. This is so funny. I think this was not the best played. Like, this is not huge mistakes. This is just like minor mistakes. But this game is perfect for like seeing how you can really improve. Like, these are all excellent players, and there are still like things that like this pick, and all that happens because of this pick. Okay, here this is the pick. Yeah, and he built this for us. Also this, and now we are just building a wonder, I think. 1, 2, 3, 4. Or maybe not, we are actually building this. 4. No, we are building a wonder because this gives us more. Okay, so just we are building wonder. And actually, I don't know how this guy managed to do that. We didn't bury anything for him. Was the green really like in trouble? Maybe this guy hated him so much for greens that he is actually struggling. But he should have won this game. I don't really get this or this. Like I would have need to watch this from this guy perspective, because this seems like a free game and he's really struggling. He'll probably finish second. Maybe not. But okay. We are building wonder here. This and yeah, he'll finish second. No, he's last. That last. Like, why did he not build this? Oh, he couldn't finish his... He couldn't? He could have finished his wonder. Oh no, he couldn't because he got 1 gold too little. He needed 6 for this. And it was 12 points. So plus 11, so it would be at 55, so third place. But we won this game. And we won this game because of 2 things. First, this... where is it? This gives us 7 points. For what? 7 points. Is this a bug? Oh, I didn't see this. Okay, sorry. Okay, so yeah. So passing, yeah, the building of the blue guild was actually good. Okay, so 16 points. So we had a good guild to copy, even though we didn't pass this. I would pass this, but maybe I'm incorrect. Maybe I should have just built this. And then we did manage to finish red, thanks to this guy, to be honest. Like, he snatched this card. And that let us win. We wouldn't have won with this guy normally. This was a very interesting game. I think I would have played some of these differently, but he won, so the results speak for itself. I hope you guys enjoyed this. This was more puzzly than I've anticipated because of the nature of the picks, but I think this is better than me actually like predicting all the things correctly. But I'm still going to do more of these videos, and hopefully I'm finally able to get the full set, or just like maybe one mistake. Thanks guys for watching. See you. Bye bye.